Welcome back with me again. I'm so glad to be back with you guys for another week. So for this week, I thought it would be good, seeing as spring has officially sprung. A lot of people may be thinking about beginning their own garden. Some of you may have a nice yard to have a big garden. Some of you may not have a big yard. Some people may just have a little windowsill. So I thought today would be a good time to actually talk about growing herbs. So herbs are a really great thing. They have a lot of different benefits, and they are a good plant to have and take care of in your home, especially if you have a lot of limited space. So planting an herb garden is a great way just to enjoy the smells, the sights, and even the tastes of fresh plants. So one of the biggest benefits of having an herb garden is that when your herbs are ready, you have fresh herbs at your fingertips at any time, right? So in order to grow herbs, they're not really hard. You don't need a special green thumb or anything like that. You don't need a huge plot of land to just enjoy fresh herbs in your home. So not only are herbs good enough to add flavor to any of your dishes, they're also good for other things. They're also known to be used for, especially in the past, what they call medicinal purposes. Or they use a lot of herbs for different medicines to fix all sorts of different sicknesses. So when your parents told you to eat your veggies because it would make you grow big and strong, they weren't lying, right? Okay. So the other benefits besides having tasty food around the home, and medical uses as a medicine, gardening is actually very relaxing. It's very good for your mind, okay? So it actually can help to steer away depression and just make you feel overall happy. So not only does it make you feel happy and put you in a good mood, it actually is really good for hand and eye coordination, right? So that means looking at what you're doing and your hands kind of lining up with all of that, right? Your hand-eye coordination. It can actually help you improve that. Even what they call your motor skills. So those would be things like picking up small things and stuff like that. Those are known as your motor skills. And it can even help you work on your self-esteem. So not only will it make you feel happier with lack of depression, it actually would make you feel pretty good, right? If you not only are eating fresh vegetables, but if you're able to serve your very own vegetables. So herbs are full of a lot of cancer-fighting antioxidants, nutrients. It packs tons of flavor into your meals, which are also fat-free, which is wonderful. But there can be more done with them. They can be made into ointments and oils, which, depending on which herb you use, have all different kinds of benefits. So the word aromatherapy, it means smell and therapy, so meaning treatment. Okay, so way in the olden days, before we had modern medicine, a lot of people used herbs to cure all types of ailments. So aromatherapy is actually an ancient herbal art, okay? So it goes way back when. So it can actually keep you healthy in many ways. Some herbs can be a stress reliever, mood enhancer, and they can actually help to treat all kinds of different disorders. A lot of people today have really turned to essential oils that come from things like herbs. Some things like peppermint is known for curing a headache and pain. So depending on the herb that you grow, they definitely have all kinds of different uses. So here with me, I actually have a couple herbs I would like to share with you guys today. I actually have basil, oregano, thyme, and cilantro. So before I share about the benefits of these particular plants, I want to just talk a little bit about how to care for an herb garden. So caring for an herb garden is actually really easy. It's good for somebody that wants to maybe bring a little bit of green into the home, or somebody that enjoys gardening but maybe can't get outside to do all of that anymore. So mostly all you really need to grow any of these is a lot of sunlight and something to put it in. So you can put it in a small pot, a pan, a cool little mug. The good thing about it is, other than needing sunlight, it doesn't need a lot of space. It's a great option for indoor gardening. Okay, and that's about it, right? Easy peasy. And just don't forget to water and don't overwater. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just share a couple with these. This is actually basil. It is a very leafy green kind of plant. It is also very fragrant. So basil is actually really good for you. So basil actually contains a special oil in its leaves that block what is called your calcium channels. So this can actually help you to lower your blood pressure, and it also contains magnesium, which helps to improve your blood flow. So it helps your muscles and your blood vessels to kind of relax and just all of your blood to flow more freely. So the next herb I have here is actually oregano. It's also a very green and leafy plant as well. The leaves are a lot smaller, and even the stems here are a lot skinnier than basil. So fresh oregano is really good for antibacterial. So you think about like your Dial soap is antibacterial. You know, it just makes sure all those bad germs are out of there. So it is great for antibacteria. It also holds a special chemical that fights infections off. It's packed full of antioxidants. It helps prevent cell damage. It's a good sense of fiber, vitamin K, manganese, iron, vitamin E, and calcium as well. So it's good to know if you ever don't have some soap, maybe you're out in the woods and for whatever reason you have some oregano, it's a great antibacterial. So I have another plant here. This one is also a very green, small, leafy plant. The leaves are a lot skinnier and smaller, kind of like oregano, but they are much longer. So thyme is packed full of vitamin C. It's also a very good source of vitamin A. So if you feel like you have a cold coming on, people will say, oh, you know, have a lot of vitamin C, eat some oranges, drink some orange juice. Thyme is actually a good thing to put and to cook into your meals if you feel like you need a little extra support. So another good benefit of thyme is it's a good source of copper, fiber, iron, and manganese. So I do have one more plant to share with you guys. Okay, so this plant is actually cilantro. So all four of my plants are very leafy. This one is kind of similar to oregano as well. It has very skinny stalks or stems here with smaller leaves. Cilantro is very rich in antioxidants. It has a lot of cooking uses. It has very good health benefits. It actually helps to lower your blood sugar, so it might be good for someone that has high blood sugar. It helps you to fight off infections, to promote good heart health, good brain, skin, and digestive health. So cilantro is very good just to kind of get overall healthy and fighting off all the bad things, right? So cilantro is most definitely a very strong herb. If you've ever cooked with cilantro, you know a little bit definitely goes a long way. So thank you guys so much for joining me in today about our herbs. I hope this does encourage you to get in the springtime mood and to maybe find some little pots that you got laying around the house to actually get some fresh herbs in your life. Until next time, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day.